I've been working on various decks with Moongirl and She-Hulk combined together on stream for quite a while now. It's a combination I think is mostly underappreciated in a number of decks and hasn't really found a home. I'd kind of struggled to find success until yesterday night's stream, where we kept refining a version of this deck we'd been working on for some time, and finally started to chain together the wins and pull off some very impressive playpans. Introducing you to Surfer MoonHulk. In the argument of which Battle Pass card is better, why not just play all of the ridiculous ones that we've ever been given? This deck looks to utilise the Moongirl She-Hulk package as a way to win additional games when you don't find Silver Surfer in your Silver Surfer driven deck. However, there are multiple other combos kind of baked into the shell as a result of this synergy. When you're playing Moongirl, you want to figure out what else you're happy to copy, and for the most part the answer to that is just Silver Surfer, and more copies of Silver Surfer thanks to Absorbing Man. At the point where we're playing Absorbing Man, we can add Wong into the deck to double up all these Silver Surfer triggers and more, to make sure that we have enough viable things to play cheaply thanks to Zabu. Zabu, of course, a 3-cost card which plays very well with Silver Surfer in the process. Some of the rest of the cards in this deck are fairly obvious. Maximus, just the largest statted 3-cost card the game has available to it right now, and Brood, of course, offering you more bodies than any other for 3 resources, something that Silver Surfer is very interested in. The rest of the deck, however, leaves a little more to be understood. Sunspot earns its place off the back of the fact we will often be Moongirling on turn 4 and skipping turn 5 in order to play multiple She-Hulks on turn number 6 in games where we don't draw the Silver Surfer. This often means Sunspot is well above rate and gives us the energy back in stats when we choose to skip that 5th turn of the game. Armor is very much just the best in slot style card. It's going to help protect Sunspot sometimes and turn off your opponent's destroy synergy some other times as well. Every now and then it'll even keep your Wong and Zabu safe from an opposing rogue if required. But for the most part, Armor is currently the slot I am the least concerned with in this deck and easily could be replaced if you were looking to play a little bit something else. Rogue has definitely earned its spot as the flexible 3-drop of choice, but definitely could be removed if you were looking for a little something else in the 3-cost slot as well. Rogue is a fantastic way of interacting with opposing copies of Wong and Zabu, the effects that really make this deck tick. So finding a way to gain access to even more copies of those effects on a body that can be buffed by Silver Surfer really just is icing on the cake. The last card I want to talk about here that really ties this whole deck together, in my opinion, is Wave. And it's easily the card we got the most questions about during the live stream. Wave obviously enables the very simple play pattern of Wave on turn 5, She-Hulk plus another card on turn 6, which is pretty good already. But it also enables you to do silly things with Zabu and 4-costed cards, meaning you can often sometimes Wave on turn 5 with a Zabu in play, and play multiple cards and a She-Hulk alongside each other on the 6th turn of the game as well. Last but not least, she's another 3-cost card, which means we can tie this whole chunk of engines together with yet another card that's happy to pick up a Silver Surfer buff. This deck really has been a work in progress for quite a long time, and I've had a lot of fun refining it on stream with my regular viewers. I'm looking forward to showing you some of the games we had last night right now. If you do enjoy this type of content, please make sure to let me know, leave a comment in the description box down below, make sure you subscribe for us and press that like button and keep those YouTube gods happy. With all that said and done, how about we go and take a look at some of the games we played with Surfer MoonHulk. Yeah, we had the Hood in a previous version of this deck. It's very much like all kinds of options for what you can do with Moongirl and stuff, but I think the version playing Quinjet and the Hood probably isn't playing Silver Surfer. So, I think it depends on how you want to build it. Definitely a few ways of doing so, though. Faultless logic. Thinking with portals. It's the best. So, armor is unfortunately gone. To the Yondu. I think the Wave does a really good job of letting you play Sunspots and stuff. Not Sunspots, sorry. A really good job of letting you play She-Hulks on 5. On 6 alongside something else. I think it's and it's also just a good hit for Silver Surfer. So I think it's actually a pretty good one for the deck. But again, very much experimenting and trying stuff out. So we'll find out. I think Surfer and Zabu are fine in the same deck if you tailor the deck towards Surfer. You definitely need way more Surfer targets than Zabu targets. So Zabu needs to be here mostly as a good body for Surfer stats that sometimes lets you get cheaper Wongs, cheaper Moon Girls. What's cut for Hood? Probably Armor or Scorpion, yeah. I think one of the two drops. Probably where I would start. Okay, pretty happy to throw out the Zabu here. Yeah, Scorpion is very much just a value card that plays okay with Wong. You know, it's like a fine one. The Hood is sweet, yes. Hood is very, very good. The Negative Zone is very, very sad. Okay. So we're going to go Maximus here, I think. Looking to go Wong Surfer into Absorbing Man, probably. Opponent will Squirrel Girl. Yeah, Wong Absorbing Man, like Moon Girl in this list makes a lot of sense too. Okay, so we go Wong Wave here. And that's perfect, right? I'm only going to not snap because I think my opponent has their own copy of Death, and Wave might be helping them out here. Yeah, Scorpion can do some nasty things alongside Wong, so I don't think it's like an irrelevant synergy to know. Rob, think of it more like giving yourself multiple options when you don't draw the other one. Like, you don't need to play She-Hulks on 6, you don't need to Surfer on 6, but as long as you get one of them, you should be okay. And that's kind of the thought process. Retreat less, more average good hands. Yeah, opponent had the Wave thought process as well. The unorthodox decks do make for good content, that is also true. So I don't know if we're going to beat the Death here, but we'll certainly try. I'm assuming the opponent has the Death here. Need to finish the Dead Space remake first. Should be pretty cool, actually. Hopefully you enjoy it. About Psylocke for armor? We're not looking to ramp into 4s very often, to be honest. I think, like, armor and Scorpion are definitely the replaceable cards in this particular shell. I know Death gets this, by the way. Like, this is very much me wanting to see how this play pattern plays out, because we're at 100 anyway. Like, if our opponent wants to snap, we have no cubes to lose, so I don't mind giving them some cubes and then seeing how this would have played out. Because we aren't actually losing anything by staying in. Oh, well that's definitely more of an issue. Did my opponent just lose? Thank you? Wave maybe counts as a tech card. It's like half of a tech card, maybe. Excuse me. Little bit of Sunspot as a treat. Been using my hand size list from the last week or so. Replace leader with Dr. Doom and having a blast. That's all you can ask for, my dude. I'm glad you've been having a good time with it. Keep on kicking ass and taking names. Hand size is a very cool archetype, so. Well. Hello. I guess I'll snap. Rogue steal Wong. Play own Wong. Profit? My remedy. Opponent also has the Zabu. We're about to do some dumb BS. Alright, so we can make multiple Wongs. We do not want a multiple Moon Girl. So turn 5 here is likely just going to be Brood. Then turn 6 is Surfer Surfer. That's fine. No worries, Anthem. Go and enjoy D&D. The hat says you must. Take care of yourself, and hopefully I'll catch you again soon. Have a good one. Lost the Wong flip. What's up, Beardy? How we doing? We have 3 Silver Surfers. I'm hoping one of them gets pulled into Grand Central. Wait. Then I won't be able to do all of the Surfers. I think I surf for the first time now. Alright. Opponent will Jubilee. Do we get to 6 copies of Silver Surfer? Because this, if I lose, I don't even care. If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. So I gotta do it this way, right? We do it this way. Have you ever seen this many copies of Silver Surfer? I don't even care. I don't even care if we lose to the Infinite. Irrelevant. Have you ever seen this many copies of Silver Surfer in a game? Bye-bye! Bye-bye! That is a highlight. That is insane. Love that one. Zabu should work with negative cost 4 cards. How fun would that be? Jesus. Cool rogue variant? Yeah, I love this variant. It's one of my favorites in the game, actually. It's done by Rian Gonzalez, who did a phenomenal job, and I'm a really big fan of the artwork. It's one of my favorite cards that I have. Atalan is quite sad here. But that's fine, I guess. Opponent has the Zabu. Rogue's pretty great, yeah. I think Mr. Negative has some teething issues for sure. Wanted to rogue my opponent's Zabu. Do not get the pleasure now, unfortunately. Think we're going for the skip turn 5 avenue here. Someone told you Valkyrie was going to be the best card. I think Valkyrie is still quite good, but she's definitely not really found her perfect home just yet. I think we are indeed skipping here. Any other thoughts for me on your scroll, friend? I would need to have a think about Super Scroll and where he actually belongs. I've not tried brewing with it just yet. So we go She-Hulk, She-Hulk, Maximus, and hope that we don't get Danger Room lotteried. So we replaced Wolfsbane and Scorpion with Rogue and Sunspot. The Hella deck on the website's pretty good. I have to try it out at some point. Yeah, Wolfsbane and Scorpion went for Rogue and Sunspot. Yeah, the Hella deck is on my list to get around to. Brand new sub coming in from Christian Lammers. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome to Marvel Snap Zone. Glad you're enjoying the show today. Yeah, Rogue's a pretty sweet card right now, I think. Justin Keller, thank you for the sub, my friend. Welcome to Marvel Snap Zone. America Chavez is no good. Rogue, definitely a piece of tech, that's for sure. Or Iceman. I think both of those are in the conversation. Sadly, I don't think Nova is anymore. Not these days. Luminaria, sure. This mostly doesn't matter here. Get some juice on our sunspots. Miri Isle. Opponent snaps. I'm fine to stick around because we drew a brood. Opponent plays their Thor. Okay. We find Zabu. Is that good? That seems pretty good. That does seem pretty good. Opponent will go into Avengers Compound with the Lockjaw lane, sure. Looking to spin up some goodies. Magneto. Oh no! That is a disaster. Ugh. What a disgusting Magneto. What an absolute disaster. Opponent with the Jane Foster. Pulls up a Sunspot. I think we can actually win this game, which is criminal. This might actually be illegal. Are we going to win the game where this Magneto absolutely ruined our soul? Wish Noel was good in more decks beside Galactus. Yeah, me too, honestly. I don't even own the card, but I do wish it had more play to it. Come on. This would be a heck of a game to win. Fingers crossed. I want this one kind of bad. Opponent thinking about it. They're not sure. Cosmo can definitely still eat our soul here. Plenty of ways we lose. Definitely not snapping back. Alright. Well, Cosmo couldn't eat our soul because we were on the reveal priority. Never mind. Alright. Mjolnir is going down. Oh no! Oh! What a game! They hit the Doom as well! And we still got there! That's incredible. That is a phenomenal game of Marvel Snap. You love to see that. It's been really fun. It's very, very sweet. It's just combining a lot of good cards, truth be told. I don't think it's particularly, like, otherworldly, but I think we've finally got some of the pieces to tie together to kind of play it all in the same deck. Okay, do we want to hold this so we can play into Morag? I don't think we do. Absorbing Man Surfer is pretty good. I think Absorbing Man Wong Surfer is possibly even better. think I do this. We'll see where the Sunspot ends up in a minute. Opponent will Scorpion us, sure. Dream Dimension. Dream Dimension's pretty annoying for this deck, truth be told. Alright. Morag might be a bit of a hard location to win this time. You can definitely climb with this, yeah, for sure. I think so. Polaris here is pretty good. We hit the Brood. Okay, I'm game to Brood over here. And we're looking to draw another 3-cost card, basically, right? So we can Wong on 5 and then go 3-cost thing Surfer on 6. That is the plan. Opponent will Wolfsbane, sure. So looking for a 3-cost thing. That is not a 3-cost thing. Am I ever skipping... Ooh, that's tempting. I can skip turn 5 here. So the She-Hulk gets into Morag. Alright, let's do that. That seems good. You still want Spider-Man in here? I don't think you need it. I think it's mostly unnecessary for what the deck is trying to do. But I know the Spider-Man Absorbing Man thing is very fun. Opponent takes the pass as well. Interesting. Well, we're going for it. There's a decent amount of Cosmo around, Randy. We have bumped into a few of them, to be fair. I think at the point where you want Serra in this deck, Mystical, you're probably just better off playing Serra Surfer and not trying to have the alternative win condition stuff from She-Hulk. I think Serra Surfer just ends up being a better deck for you at that point. Opponent's Cosmo is no good, but their Juggernaut is not either, because we win the lane. Spectacular. The Juggernaut does not save them. Having reveal priority beats the Cosmo. Perfect. Absolutely crushing it. This deck really is putting on a show at the minute, and hopefully it can carry on. But if you have like Zabu in play and you wave on 5, you can go 4-cost She-Hulk. No, I don't beat the power left without the She-Hulk. The APOC just always goes mid, and we can't win mid. Okay. Rogue the Morb. Definitely could have done, yeah. I don't think we can win 2 lanes there, though. Maybe if I She-Hulk right Rogue the Morbius, maybe we get there? That might have worked. Yeah, that might have been the trick. I need to go back and look at that one. That might have been winnable. Roguing the Morbius might have won that. So we go 4. And the question is if we Surfer spam on 5 or if we... I think we do. I think we just Surfer into Bar Sinister on 5. Absorbing Man on 6. Opponent with the Dracula and the Typhoid Mary, sure. The Moon Girl? Maybe we don't. So if we do this now, we're going to have all the Surfers in the world. Alright. I will take all the Surfers in the world. Opponent with the armor. Hopefully no Cosmo here. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is fine when I have an armor in the lane. So we're going to go Surfer and go to work. How many surfers? All the surfers. This card is so insane. It's so, so good. Magneto is of no help to you. Even if you discard the Infernaut, I think we win this. Even if you hit the Infernaut, I think we win this. Yeah, we get there on tiebreakers, right? The Dracula on the Infernaut, not enough. That is bananas. Wow, wow, wow. I think for the most part, Wong does his job. If you really want another Wong card, you can play a Wolfsbane or an Ironheart in the Rogue slot, I think. But Rogue has been really quite good. So I think I would like to keep it. Los Diablos base, sure. Surfer would have slapped that game, yes. Unfortunately, Sokovia robbed it from us and stripped it out of our hand. But alas, you can't have it all. I mean, you can, but we didn't. Opponent with the Morbius, sure, sure, sure. Negative zone, sure. We can work through that. Hopefully the Los Diablos base takes out the negative zone. I'm trying to will that into existence. Zabu comes down. Yeah, Rogue's been very good for me so far. Been very impressed. Okay. So we just go Armor Moon Girl here. Gets us another Surfer and another Hulk. I think that's where we are, yeah. I think we're going to be looking to skip turn 6 here and just do some completely ridiculous otherworldly levels of nonsense. Opponent is making many, many swarms. Lockjaw going to work. Spitting out that Apocalypse. Doing everything their deck wants to do over there. So we're going to go Brood. Skip 6. This could be disgusting. See how it goes. Opponent with the Lady Sif discards the Apocalypse again. Now, Apocalypse is going to be quite big. Sends the Lady Sif back, gets a Hellcow, goes to work on those swarms. Opponent's deck definitely going to work over there. We are skipping turn 6. What would I replace in a Galactus deck if I didn't have Null? I'd probably look to play one of the other like lock-up pieces after Galactus. So like, you try and play something like Shang-Chi or Spider-Man or something to that effect that kind of ends the game after the Galactus comes down. Those would be my first instincts. Because you can't be playing them all, right? No! The Moon Knight! Oh, that's so brutal. We lose a whole 10 power to that. Oh, that's so tilting. Because now I have to guess where the Apocalypse goes. Oh, man. The Moon Knight, that's so brutal. Yeah, we don't beat the APOC here anymore. Dude, what a Moon Knight hit. So Wave does a number of things for you. She will set you up with turns your opponent can't beat off the back of Zabu, because you can play more cards than your opponent can. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel by pressing that button for me down below and make sure you aren't missing out on daily Marble Snap content. While you're down there, please consider liking the video if you enjoyed and leaving a comment to let us know what we could be doing better in the future. Until next time, I've been HowlingMines, you've been amazing, and this has been Marble Snap Zone. Take care. Have a good one.